Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 2-3 Zone, Tony'sPicks.com's look at the WNBA action here for Sunday. I have Stephen Lemieux in tag with me today as we got our two covered here with the action. We'll look at a couple of games here. We're still in the Commissioner's Cup here for most of the first half of this month. Every game is Commissioner's Cup. I think until the 18th, I think. Stephen, we saw some action here on Saturday, but also on Friday night. We had some games with Atlanta and Connecticut. A bit of a surprise there. Look, Connecticut's a team that, you just got to kind of trust them sometimes. I know I was on Atlanta with everybody else, but you'd think that they could put it back together. That has been such a solid franchise for years, even though they've obviously undergone a huge I don't want to say renaissance here, but big turnover, let's just say. And then also the Sparks pulled away in the second half and took care of the Wings. Wings kind of came back and made a game of it mid-game, but it was seemed like all Sparks in the second half.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, definitely a bit of a surprise there. Seeing the Dream lay a bit of an egg, and the Sun, pick up a big win there. And yeah, the Sparks came out. They're playing well on offense, making their shots, and yeah, no, definitely interested to see what happens today, and break down these games with you.
Yeah, handicappers are bettors in general have their work cut out for them because this is a league where it's not all according to form. It feels like right now those big favorites aren't always coming through yet. Sometimes they do blow them out, and we are seeing just the lesser teams hanging in there a little bit too. So that's for you and I to figure out here. Let's go because we've got some contrasting games. First off, we're going to look at a matchup of two struggling teams, I guess, now with Connecticut and Washington. Connecticut back in action after the upset of Atlanta, 84-76. They are a 5.5-point dog here. They come in 2-5, 1-1 in the Commissioner's Cup standings. They are 3-5 ATS. Washington, they started off pretty well, but now they're 3-6. Although they are 3-1 against the spread at home, Stephen, they had a cover against the Liberty in that 86-78 loss. They were a 13-point dog in that one. So still got to lay it here 5.5 and 160, or do you think that Connecticut keeps that streak going?
Yeah, I'll lay it here with the Mystics. The Mystics are sixth so far in field goal percentage, and the Sun are 11th. The Mystics are fourth in rebounding, averaging 36.3 rebounds per game, while the Sun are dead last, averaging 30.3 rebounds per game. With the advantage in shooting and on the glass here, I'll look at the Mystics to win at home and cover the spread.
And Lindsey Allen still sidelined probably here for Connecticut. I think Connecticut 1-3 to the under on the road so far, and the Washington kind of like their one-loss record, 3-6 to the under. So I don't know at this point. I don't know if it's a handicapper bias because I'm always I don't know. I just met you, Stephen, but I mean I'm always looking dog and under first, and then talk me off of it. Right now, the way things are going in this league, I've got the under here with these two mediocre clubs for sure on that one. And Steven says take Washington lay 5.5. Okay, now this one here you go, handicapper. 8-0 Minnesota, 1-8 Dallas here, but Dallas has gotten their share of the money. They're still 3-6 ATS, dealing with the absence of Beckers here. They've lost 4 straight. They're also 0-4 against the spread at home. Interestingly enough, Minnesota comes in just 3-5 against the spread with that undefeated record. They're 2-0 in the Commissioner's Cup. Dallas, sorry, 0-2 in the way they're playing. They're pretty much done here. But Minnesota had failed to cover in 4 straight games, Stephen, before they got the money in that game against Phoenix, blowing them out 88-65. So Minnesota 11 here on the road, 168.5.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough one. But for me here, I'll grab the points with the Wings. Yeah, the Lynx are third in the league for points per game, averaging 84.9 points per game, while the Wings are fifth, averaging 83.4 points per game. The Lynx are second for field goal percentage, shooting 46.6%, while the Wings are seventh, shooting 42.4%. Yeah, Paige Becker's status is still up in the air for this one. I'll definitely like it more if she ends up playing. But yeah, either way, like I think the Lynx win this one. But as you mentioned, they've been struggling to cover some of these bigger spreads. So I will grab the points with the Wings in this one.
I guess the Lynx are who I'm talking about when talking about not covering the numbers, because the Liberty have covered their share of big numbers so far, but still, Minnesota, we're not questioning their ability to be right up there with the Liberty, I would guess. Okay, Minnesota here. Let's see, they're 3-5 to the under so far, and you got Dallas being competitive. They're 1-5 to the under as a dog. Uh, right now. I have to go under again here. Yes, this is an inflated number, and I know Dallas wants to ride with these guys, but still, Minnesota should hang its hat on defense. And that 3-5, I'm going to go under here, 168, 168.5 or so. That'll be my play. And Steven says, take the Wings plus those points on Sunday. All right, that's going to do it for our two games here in the Commissioner's Cup in the WNBA on Sunday. Stephen, we're just about wrapping up the weekend here, but man, we've got some exciting action on Sunday night with the NBA returning to action here, and also other playoff action this week in the Stanley Cup, Major League Baseball, and some other sports as well. What's going on for you over the first week here at Tony's Picks? What have you been focused in on, and what are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I've been doing some NBA, WNBA, NHL, MLB, you name it. CFL just started recently too here, so yeah, I know I'll definitely have a good mix of different things going on. Definitely check out Tony'sPicks.com. Use code TonyT for 15% off. Check out the multi handicapper promotion. Pair me up with Ramon. Pair me up with anybody else on the site. It's a great group of people, and trying to find some winners for you guys.
A great job so far, brother. Really enjoyed having you here and talking some serious sports handicapping. So, hey, check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. I'm riding the top of the leaderboards here of late over the 7-day and 30-day. And, I came back to Tony's right at the end of the NBA season. And you know what that was all about for some handicap like me. So, about to ready to crack into that yearly leaderboard as well, erasing some of that for sure with my hot streak. So, check me out over there at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 15%. I'll be in all those sports as well. And also, did you mention college baseball? So we'll have some great sports over there at Tony's Picks. All right, that's going to do it for Stephen Lemieux. I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.